So, on our last class, I want someone to give me a brief introduction of what we learned on our last class and how the class ended. Okay. Hello. Hello, guys. Please unmute your mic and speak. Are you guys in class? Ogunbemi, are you in class? Rukaya, are you in class? You can speak.
Yes,
You
I'm
have
Yes,
in
I'm
not.
in
class.
class.
Okay. You have not been coming to class, Rukaya. Why?
Yeah, I was having some issues. Like the two times, like I was not at home, I traveled. I didn't know I was not going to like be able to come back. So I wasn't with my laptop. And when I got home too, like I've been battling with network and data. My bank has been having issues. So that's the reason why.
Have you
So
decided to watch the classes you missed?
have I what?
Have you been able or decided to watch the class you miss?
Definitely. Yes, I've done it. And even I've tried to what's it called? Um do the assignment they gave us. I even submitted it on the Google, what's it called? On the
Wow.
Google, yeah.
And you
I
you
submitted
found
to the
you found the class interesting, right?
yeah. Don't know, I didn't enjoy the way like watching it on YouTube. I'm not like a YouTube type of person. But like the class has been impactful. At least I'm I'm feeling myself like
Yeah.
I've gained like a lot of knowledge, especially
That
me as a
was
beginner.
that was how I started. We all started like this. When I started,
Yeah.
I was feeling like the things I was doing was a child's play, and at the end of it, I make use of it when time or call upon. So I make use of it. Like it get to a stage where when I was like, though at that time I was in school, get to a stage where I have to teach what I learned through online training like this. Like I was like, how will I be able to go about it? I f- I flash back to the class I have been attended, and so far so good. I deliver it well, and I was appreciated. So this class is not a setback, but I think it will push you from one stage to another. There will be a time when you will need it and you will make use of it. Okay, I want you to hold this training tight and also make sure you practice often and often. Okay, okay. So, Ogunbemi, since you are in class ever since, I just want you to give me some brief introduction. Ogunbemi was one of the, I think, always attend regularly, always attend. So I want to hear from you. What did you learn on our last class, and how was the last class ended?
Yeah.
Hello.
Evening.
Okay.
All right. In the last class, we talked about tables.
Okay. And what did what did you learn at the last class? What did you learn? I remember we talked about a pivot table. Hello.
I can hear
I,
you. I said we talked about tables during the last class.
yes, and I also discussed about a pivot table.
Yes.
Okay, Rukayat, I want you to know something. Um, we discussed pivot table, and the pivot table I discussed on the recorded video was not in detail. We stopped recording at a particular time, and then we check the pivot table. So I want you to try to research more on pivot table. Okay, Ruka is not in class. So I don't really know why they are not in class yet. Please, can someone drop a message that the class have started? Hello, Favor. Any of you can drop a message that the class have started. So Ogunbemi, please, can you do that for us? Hello, hello, guys. Hello, guys. Can you do that for me?
All right.
So, Favor, can you hear me? Hello, Favor. Okay, Rukayat, you are welcome. You are welcome back. Rukayat. Hello, Rukayat. Okay. So, if you are seeing what, okay, Favor, can you unmute and speak? Favor, Akere Jola, are you in class? Oh. Hello, Favor. Okay. Ogunbemi, can you read for us? Can you read what you see on the screen?
Okay. We have. I should read what is on the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. We have what is lookup in Excel. Then in Excel, a lookup is a function that searches for a specific value in a row or column and returns a corresponding value from another row or column. It's a way to
Okay.
find and
Okay,
retrieve
please hold
related
on.
data.
Okay, please hold on. What do you understand by this? By this highlighted word?
Okay, a function that searches for a specific value.
What do you understand? I just want to
Okay,
get
I
some
think is a function in Excel that
Okay.
searches for a specific value as it is written here.
Okay.
Okay, let's say you are looking for a duplicate based on this
Okay.
word corresponding.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you search for a particular value, it brings out every value relating to it in rows and columns of a table.
Okay, good. As times goes on, I will explain it better for us by by practicalize it. So we are going to see how the lookup function works. So you can continue. Now read the explanation for us. You can read the explanation for us. Continue from here. So Ogubemi, you can continue.
Okay, lookup function in Excel help you find a specific piece of data within a data set and retrieve related information from another part of the data set. For
Good.
example, if you have a table of employee information, you could use a lookup function to find an employee's salary based on their name.
Okay.
Key
Good. Okay.
concepts.
Okay. Key concepts. Continue.
Okay, lookup value. The value you are searching for. Lookup vector or range. The row or column where the lookup value is located. Lookup, okay, result vector, sorry, or range. The row or column containing the corresponding value you want to retrieve.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Should I
I
continue?
think no, you are. We are done with this. Okay. So that let me explain. Okay. Don't continue yet. So I want you to know that lookup. Okay. For example, we have two data sets. We have two data sets. Okay, the data set one has a full complete data of a particular employee, have a full complete data, and the other do not have the full complete data. Okay, maybe in the employee data we have the name, the name, the age, and their job title. Okay, and it's a complete full data. I just mentioned the columns. Now in the other data we have the employee, maybe it's a temporary data. We have the employee name and age, but there is no job title. So using lookup you can search for a particular value by using just the lookup value. You can use a vector. A vector is like searching in row or column. You can look up for a particular role or a particular column, and that particular role and column we call it v lookup. We have the vertical lookup and the horizontal lookup. We have what? The vertical lookup and the horizontal lookup. So this lookup this lookup has a way of retrieving, and it's an inbuilt function. It's an inbuilt function. So let's see how we can work on these functions. So let me share my screen to my Excel. Now, this is my Excel. Remember, I use an employee details, but today we are going to use on student data. Student data which contain their name, gender, and GPA. And this is the first data set. First data set, and this is the second data set. This is the second what? Data set. The second data set. And this data set has a complete details. Has a complete what? Detail. This is a complete detail of the data set, but this second data set do not have complete data set. The GPA is missing. So using lookup, you can retrieve the first data set to the second data set using an inbuilt function. I believe you understand what I just explained. Do you understand? Ogunbemi, do you understand?
Once again,
Okay. Now, for example, I have this first data set, and this data set is complete. everything here, all the record here are complete. And I have this second data set. And this second data set, we have a column that is missing. We have the GPA column. And if you see the first data set, the GPA are complete on the data set. Now, using lookup, we can retrieve this data set here and place it here by using a simple command. Do you understand what I explained?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. So we are going to see the functions. We are going to see the function. How does the function work, and how are we going to carry out these tasks? So our class will be brief. We are not going to do much work today. So let's see. Now we are going to since this is a column, this is column, and we are working on the vertical. This is vertical, right? This is vertical, right? And this is horizontal. Ogungbemi,
Yes, I'm with you.
I do you understand what I explained? I said this is vertical, horizontal, and
Yeah.
this
This is
is
vertical.
vertical. Good. Now,
Yes.
in lookup function, we have the VLOOKUP and the HLOOKUP. And there's a new function that came out, which is the S function. The S function, the S lookup, okay, that will be your assignment. You are going to look for S lookup. Your assignment will be solving a problem using S lookup. So S lookup comprises of both the vertical and the horizontal. S lookup comprises on vertical and the horizontal. So let's see. Now, since our data we are searching for is vertical, we are going to use the vertical command function. So we are going to say equal to VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP, what are we looking up? What are we looking up? We want to look up a particular data. A particular data. I believe you are saying this. This is a command, and these are the syntax. Except make it easy for us. Whenever you type in a particular function or command, it will give you each step you have to follow to arrive at the function you want to perform, or at the task you want to perform. Okay, now first of all, we have to look for our lookup value. What is our lookup value? Our lookup value is uh, the GPA. The GPA, right? We want to look up for this GPA, but we are going to set lookup value. First of all, we are going to set a lookup value. Now, the lookup value, we are going to pick a particular cell. Now, it will that a particular cell will represent as our lookup value. Now, we are going to click this, and we are going to click this cell, and it will be our lookup value. We are going to separate it by comma. Now, we want to look up our array. Which array? Our data set is our data table array. Our data set is our data table array. Now, I'm going to highlight everything. I believe you see that I have highlighted everything. So, if case you do not understand, I want to I want you to ask a question. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Every step I'm taking. Hello, Rukayat,
Yes.
and okay, good. Now, every step I'm taking, please record this step, because it is when you miss it out, you are going to miss it. So now we have highlighted our lookup table. Now we want to look out for index number. Now this is where every data analyst gets confused. This is where every data analyst gets confused. One is uh, they don't know the column index. They don't know the column index. The columns index number, okay? First of all, okay, Akerejola, please, your network is bad. Check, that's why you are having issue to hear me clearly. Okay, now the column index, the column index number. Now, for us to get the column index number, we are going to work with our lookup value. Now, when we pick a particular lookup value, we are going to move uh, from left to right. We don't move from right to left. When you are counting your column, we don't move from right to left, but we move from left to right. We move from what? Left to right. Now, we want to know our column index. Since we pick a particular lookup value, now we are going to start the place we pick a particular index number will be our column index 1, column index 2, and column index 3. Now we want to get this GPA. We want to fill the GPA. Now our column index number is 3. Column index number is 3. And now I'm going to put in 3. I will press command. Then I will pick out exact match. You see first exact match. I will click on exact match and I'll press OK. Automatically my data has been filled up, have been retrieved. Okay, you have question you can ask.
I cannot see your screen, no.
You cannot see it.
Yes.
You cannot see your screen, my screen.
I see what you just did now. I did not see it.
But
The screen is not
okay,
showing.
let me share my full screen. Okay, I'll start it again. Let me share my full screen. I'm coming. Okay, I believe you can see my full screen now. Can you see my full screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Now let me take it again. Now, uh, okay, I want you to explain what I explained, uh, and stop where you did not see my screen. So I want you to explain what I explained. Okay, can you explain what I explained, Ogunbemi? Hello,
Hello?
can you
What's that? Sorry.
explain? Can you explain what I explained to you earlier, like where you understand it?
Okay, I got to the point where you clicked on the whole table.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
typing
what
VLOOKUP then
okay. Now,
select it
what
again.
did I say that VLOOKUP is, and what uh, what did I say lookup is? VLOOKUP is. Hello, hello. What did I say VLOOKUP is? Ogungbemi. Hello, Ogungbemi.
With you.
So I said, what did I say that VLOOKUP is? What do you understand by VLOOKUP? Okay. Now I'll talk about VLOOKUP again. Now VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup, while HLOOKUP is horizontal lookup. This is vertical and this is horizontal. When we are working on lookup, we work with two data sets. And this data set, this is our first data set. This is our first data set, and this is our second data set. We said that lookup is used for retrieving and matching missing data to a particular data set. Now, for example, we have a student data with a complete details, and we have a second data set of students with uh, one column missing, or it could be many column that is missing. Since is it since is we are looking for a vertical column, this is a vertical column, and we are going to use the VLOOKUP. I wish we are looking for a particular row is will be horizontal. It will be horizontal. Now we have column index. Our column index, when you pick a when you pick I'm coming, let me search for my lookup, VLOOKUP function, VLOOKUP. Okay, VLOOKUP. Now when we are looking for the lookup value, we are going to set up a lookup value. Now we are setting up a lookup value to the complete data. Remember, our first data is Michael, and we have the complete data that has Michael, that the data is complete. Now we are going to use Michael as our lookup value because Michael in the first data set has a complete value. So we are going to pick it. Now we have choose Michael as our lookup value. We are moving next to table array. Now table array is all the table. Now we are going to select the table we are using to look up our value. Now we want to look up uh, on this particular data. We want to look on this particular data that is complete. Now we have set the full data set as our lookup array. Our lookup array. Okay. Now we are going to look for our index column, index column. Now we are going back to our lookup value. Since we have picked our lookup value, when we pick a value at the left hand side, we should start from the left to the right to count our lookup index number, to count for our lookup index number. Now, if you count from the right to the left, it will not work. But you can start from left to right. So whenever your lookup value um stay in a particular column, start counting for that column to the left. Okay, for example, our lookup value is here. Now our column, our index number will be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But if our lookup value is here, our column will be 1, 2, 1, 2. We cannot start from here to this side, from here to this side, no, but we start from here to this side. Now we have 1, 2, and 3. Now we set up an index column of 3. Now I will choose exact match. First, exact match. Once I click the exact match, automatically it will be filled up. Now I've clicked it, I press enter. Automatically all my data have been fixed with the exact number. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
You are okay? Rukayat, are you okay with this class? With this topic?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, now let's look out for the horizontal horizontal lookup. Now we want to use the horizontal lookup. We are going to say equal to h lookup, h lookup, and this h lookup now, hello, we are dealing on horizontal. We are dealing on horizontal, okay? Now this h lookup, we have what? Name, and we are going to look out for our lookup value. Michael will be our lookup value. Now, comma. Then what is our lookup table? So I'm going to highlight the table, and what is our index number. Now since is a vertical, I'm going to choose 1. I'm going to choose 1. Let's see our outcome. Then I'll choose exact. Now I have gotten Michael because it's 1. It's 1 because I choose 1. I wish I choose 3. 1, 2, 3. It will give me other detail. Since it's 1, now I have gotten this. I will autofill everything here. Then fill everything here. I believe you understand this clearly. Are you confused with this? Are you okay with that?
How did you do that autofilling?
Okay. How did I do the autofilling?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me do it again. But do you understand the H lookup? Did you understand the H lookup?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, let me choose 2. I'm coming. I will get back to you, okay? Let me choose 2. Now, the data picked May because we are dealing on the horizontal. We have to, remember when we are picking index column, we go from in the vertical, we go from the column, but in horizontal we go for the row. Now here is 1, 2, and 3. Now we are choosing 1 because it's 1 we are looking for. 1 we are looking for. Okay. Now so we will pick 1 and press enter. Now Rukayat, Rukayat, hello Ruka,
Yes.
please stay
Yes, I'm hearing
focused.
you.
Did you see these dots?
Yes.
Once you click it and drag, it will fill.
After we've used the what's it called? The lookup, right?
Yes. And
But
once
if
we move down, it will fill.
okay.
Do you understand?
Yes. But what if we are dealing with another data that we're not using what's it called? We're not using the lookup function. Can we
It will
autofill like that too?
still autofill. You can as well tap it 2 times, like 1, 2. It will fill. Then you go again. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Yeah, it's easy for you. You can as well move from here to here. After you have filled the particular role, you can as well move it down, or everything will be filled out. Are you okay with this? Are you
Yes.
okay? Okay, now I want to teach you guys what we call form. Form, before our last class on Thursdays, our last class, we should be ready for our last class because we are going to work because we are designing an interface and also record events using macro. Now, before we go into that, I want to show you a quick task on how you can create a form easy, not the macro aspect, but a quick form. Okay, let me open a new tab. A new tab. Now, for example, we have what? Let's say we have let's create a database. A database. Let's say name. I'm coming name. We have age. We have age. We have occupation. Occupation and what? Let's say salary. Salary. Now good. This let's create this and we let's fill it with color. We are going to fill it with color, a particular color. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know why this. Okay, let's fill it with a particular color. Now we have filled it with a particular color. Now, how can we create? You remember when we are working with form, we are going to impute it manually. Now we are going to look on how we can automatic insert data without we passing through this process. Now, for example, I want to include Ru Rukaya. Rukaya. Okay, Rukaya, you are still in class. Okay, it's still in class.
Yes.
Now, I want to pass in Rukaya. Okay, now let's say Rukaya is 26, and now Occupation, let's say Luca is an hairdresser. Let's say hairdresser. Okay, hairdresser. Okay, now salary. Let's say the salary is what? Let's say the salary. Let's say the salary is what? Let me choose a column, a particular data type. Let me fix it, data type. Okay, and this data type should be based on US dollar, and this should be based on what number. So let's put this as number. Now let me remove this. Okay, good. Now maybe your salary is 68k per month. Okay, now let me stripe this. Now for us to pass through this process, it will be difficult for us. Now there's an easy way to create a form, and if you are creating, if you check your Excel, you don't have this developer tab. Please check your Excel. Do you have this developer tab? Do you have it? Hello, hello guys. Ogugbemi,
No, I don't have it.
you don't have it. Rukaya, do you have it? Okay. If you don't have it, you come down to more command. Once you see more command, you can come to popular command. You will choose developer, then add. Once you add, you press OK. You press OK. It will be there. And also, there is a form, automatic form. Now you can still come to this more command. There will be a form here. You search for form. There will be form here. You search for form. I've already added my own, and this is my form. You press OK and it will insert. Now I don't want to pass through that process. I can go to my form and insert by highlighting this. I will highlight this and is click here. Automatically a form will be generated for us. This is the form. I can add new values anytime, easy. I can delete, I can go back to preview. Now okay, let me add a new value. Let's say Moses, and age, like say 20. Let's say data analyst, and let's say salary 50. Okay, 50 or 500,000. Okay, then I can add a new work. I'll add it. I'm coming. I just replaced. I want to add. I will add by, okay, now let me add. Sorry, I replaced it. I'm coming. I selected only a few role. That's why he replaced it. Now I have to select more uh, table. Now I've selected this range. Now I will click my form. So I'm going to add a Rukaya. Okay, and let's see, Rukaya. It's not adding. Why? Okay. is not adding. Okay, okay. I've added Rukayat. So let me add Moses. Let's see again if it will work. Now I will add on the age of 26. Okay, I've added. I've added a new data. I can as well also add a new data again. Why my work did not add the previous time? Once you add the first, you come down, you slice this down, and a new column space will be a new cell will be created. Now let's say a banker, and let's say salary, and now we can move down, we slice down again, automatically it will be inserted. Now let's say Ogunbemi. Now let's say age, let's say 25, occupation, let's say occupation, a marketer, salary. This is how you can add. Now automatically it has been inserted. So I believe this is okay and you understand this, everyone. Hello, Rukaya and Ogubemi. I
Yes,
believe you
yes,
understand.
Yes.
How was
yes.
the class so far?
It's educative and interesting.
So on our next class, on our last class on Monday, no, on Thursday, we are going to work more on creating form using a micro VB, where we design interface. We are going to record events, and we are going to see the events we have done so far. So, Rukayat, I want you to go on our YouTube video, watch on our previous class, and also learn about pivot table. We explain
I should
pivot
learn about what?
table, pivot table. We learned about
Okay,
pivot table on,
yes, and chat.
yes,
What do you want me to
we
do?
learned we learned about it. That's a part you saw on the recorded YouTube. Okay. I think it's not here. Network. Okay. And let's wait for Rukayat.